This episode of PFM Adventures is brought to you by Green Bus Bookkeeping. If you're a small to medium-sized business or new business looking to save money, head over to greenbusbookkeeping.com now to learn more.
Coming up on this episode of PFM Adventures After Dark, part 1 of our 2025 travel stories. Welcome to episode 13 of PFM Adventures After Dark. I'm Alicia, and as always, I'm joined by the co-host of the show, my one and only human, and my future husband. Look what I brought in. Jason. We have a ton of memories and stories from my life on the road in 2025. A few of them made our YouTube channel and some short videos, but never really had a chance to share them with you all. But we just want to take you along with us, so we're going to do that now.
So a little bit of a background about our 2025 life on the road. In December of 2023, we bought a 35-foot school bus, converted it to a home on wheels, and spent much of 2025 living in it. This journey included about 1,000-mile span through about 7 states. Well, not about, it was through 7 states, from Florida to New York. Over the next few episodes, we're going to relive some of our favorite memories and share some of our experiences. Since we spent the majority of our time in New York, specifically in my hometown of Buffalo, we're going to talk mostly about that. So let's come out strong. Let's talk about food and drink and food and drink and drink and food and food and drink and drink and food. Alicia, we've had this conversation quite a few times, but it's a fun one. And we haven't been able to do it for you and for everyone to hear. So let's do that.
Do you have a delicious beverage?
Can't have a show without a beverage.
That's
so
right.
We are sipping on a classic, the Martini. And it's full, so it takes a second for me to move it over in front so you can all see it.
Yours is full.
But yours has weird stuff in it. It's questionable. Anyway, I guess we're starting off hot. If you know what's in her drink, send a message. If you've seen American Pie, you might. It's not that. Anyway.
It's delicious.
So
it's made with love.
It is made with love, and it's also made with gin. Okay, so here's the thing. Let's start talking about martinis real quick before we get into anything else. Do you like your martini, first of all? Is it well made?
I think it's great.
Okay.
I have a great bartender.
Well, thank you.
And he's hot.
Yeah, thank you for that, too. You're a hot patron.
No,
this is all about us.
I'm kind of cold right now.
It's, 26
So I
degrees
have my
outside.
sweatshirt on.
But I don't know why I'm holding this up like anything's going to happen. So you have a dirty martini, and I have a classic. And obviously, if anybody's, I'm sure you've all had martinis, but in case you haven't, so the dirty martini has olive brine, and then the spirit, and then the vermouth. So I make mine with gin and vodka, and mainly the reason I do that is because I'm cheap, and putting the vodka in actually kind of still gives you the liquor without overusing your gin, because to me, like, gin is special, and I feel like I shouldn't use it as much as I want to use it.
Gin's delicious. It makes sense, but also does not make sense. So what I'm going to say is it makes sense if you don't think about it. But it tastes good. That's what matters to me.
It does. And this is one of those drinks that so you had, first of all, let's go back. You had a sip of mine.
Yes.
Before you had yours, and you had not had a classic martini ever? Question mark?
Ever.
So what'd you think?
It's good. Actually, I appreciate the brightness from the lemon that's in it. I don't know if fresh is the right word because it's, it's just purely alcohol, but I appreciate the lemon.
Yeah.
The lemon.
Well, and the thing about the lemon is it's literally just the peel. Like, there's just a little spritz of, zest that's in there.
Yeah.
And that's, I bet, so maybe that does brighten it up. But the difference between the dirty is that the dirty just,
it's dirty.
It darkens it. Yeah. It really like brings it into a whole nother level with the brine, which.
Well, I think part of the fun part of the dirty here is with the olive brine, it's salty.
Mm-hmm.
And we all know that like liquor and salt go well together. So that I think that kind of adds to the complexity of it.
Would you have a dirty margarita? That doesn't sound like a thing. I think that would be on a.
So would that be like tequila with olive juice?
Right.
And
I don't.
vermouth?
Yeah.
Question mark? I would try it.
I mean, I don't know. That sounds.
Would
I just
you
made
have
that
one?
up.
Would you have one?
I'm trying to think. If you hear any noises in the background, it's our dog mooing.
She sounds like a cow.
She does. She's old. She's 4.
She's old and 4.
I'm trying to figure out how that would actually taste. Like, is that ever? I'm gonna have to look that up at some point. I'll probably be over here, searching on my phone while we're doing the episode just to see if somebody's ever made a tequila martini. It doesn't dirty.
I don't know.
A dirty margarita. Is that what I called it? Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, I'll tell you one thing though, and we had these nice and cold and ready before the show, but just instinctively because we're talking a lot, I start to drink it, and I know for sure that this is one of the drinks.
Oh yeah.
That always gets me. And by gets me, I mean
I've had 2 or 3 sips of mine already, and I'm already getting lit.
No, don't be serious now. Do you feel it?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Already?
I mean, it's just straight liquor, and we haven't had liquor in quite some time. To be fair.
Yeah, but here's what I'm saying though. Like if we had poured ourselves a 2-ounce pour of scotch or bourbon, right, and just put it in a glass and drank it like we normally would it affect you that quickly the same as it is now?
I have an olive in my mouth. But
I don't know if that was the answer, but okay.
We didn't really eat much today, and we didn't really eat dinner. We pretended to eat dinner, but we didn't really eat dinner. So I'm going to say sort of.
Okay.
But not really, because
maybe,
this one hits harder.
That's what I'm trying to say. Maybe I should reset the stage or ask the question differently. If you had a meal, right, and an hour later, I'm like, let's make martinis. And on that day, you had a martini, and then had the same meal, and on the next day, you had a glass of bourbon. Would it hit you the same?
No. Martinis hit hard for some reason.
They do, right? That's my point I'm trying to make.
They're extra.
And why is that? I don't know why that is.
I think it's something.
I've been drinking since I was 2.
I think it's just something with the mixture of the different liquors that are in it.
It's gin and vodka.
Chemistry.
And in most cases, it's gin it's vermouth, but vermouth isn't super sugary. It's not like it's metabolizing quickly or anything like that.
I think it's just because it's just straight up liquor and
another thing to Google
together.
Another thing to Google.
Dear Google, why do martinis make me so drunk quickly?
Well, Alicia, this is Google speaking. They make you drunk because do not have that in my database.
Google,
I failed at Google AI. I'm the worst AI ever.
Google, you sound weird.
Harf.
So let me ask you this. Going back to martinis, because I'm learning cocktails here.
Mm-hmm.
There's a classic martini, and then there's the dirty martini that I have.
Mm-hmm.
Are there other martinis?
Yes. There's a dry, there's a Vesper, there's there's an espresso martini.
Well,
Martinis are all over the bit. There's an espresso martini.
Oh yeah, I had one of those. I forgot.
I have this tendency to turn towards you and fade off camera, so I apologize to
I don't feel like
our video audience, unless you don't want to see me.
I guess I forgot that's a martini because it had coffee in it.
And I'm not I can make a good drink, and I make them properly, and I usually my drinks turn out good. But I am not a professional bartender, and I do not have any training, and I don't know everything. So I'm the guy who goes and sits and talks to the bartender, by the way.
Well, hold on though.
And I learn things from them. But I don't, my point is, I know there's a Vesper martini. I know that there's an espresso martini, but I couldn't tell you the proportions. I could look them up. I could make it taste great. It would be just as good as a bartender, but I don't know it.
Yeah, but you are YouTube trained and recipe trained.
Well, I'm also a fairly okay with a chef's knife because I'm Food Network trained from 2002. I have a degree in Food Network.
It counts.
I
100%
suppose.
counts.
But to answer your question, I don't know. I really should probably like have my phone handy and start looking stuff up while you're asking me questions to
Well,
give
what's
you the answers to.
what's a dry martini?
It's one that's been through your dryer.
Did you put dryer sheets in it?
The Vesper, the Vesper Martini is a classic cocktail famously created by Ian Fleming for his character. Okay, that's just stuff. I want to know the recipes. Gin, vodka. Okay, so it's three measures of gin or an ounce, 1 measure of vodka. That's kind of how I make mine. Oh, but okay, here's the difference. It's a half a measure of Lillet, which is, I don't know how to describe that, but it's the other component like vermouth. And I hold on, let me go look at Lillet.
I'm gonna lay
French.
you down.
On a bed of roses. Lillet is a French wine aperitif from Bordeaux. So it's an aperitif like Campari, like
That's the sour stuff, right?
Aperol.
The Campari's,
Yes.
the
Yep,
real
yep,
sour,
yep.
orangey, bitter. Bitter is more appropriate word than sour.
I got my Buffalo Bills logo on here because we're supposed to be talking about Buffalo, and we've turned this into an episode about cocktails.
Well,
but I love
know.
cocktails.
You know.
And you know what? Here's the thing. Cocktails and Buffalo go together because why? It's always a party in Buffalo.
Always a party in Buffalo.
And so I guess I'm segueing us unintentionally, but I'm doing that because this is something that we never talked about other than if you've seen any of our YouTube videos, you've seen little snippets here and there of, the last, like I said, the last year, kind of like I did in our opening there, but you never lived anywhere. Well, you visited places, right?
Yes.
You spent some time in France. We talked about that on a previous episode. By the way, welcome back. It's been since May of 2024 since we did this. May of 2024. That was a year and a half ago we put out our last episode. If you're looking for a good podcast to follow, we're not it.
Not it. Sorry for the inconsistency. To be fair,
Not sorry. Life is
we're
important.
busy.
But I love you guys.
Old people. Yeah, we love you guys. We want to get more consistent though. We're going to
We are not going to promise anything.
We're not promising,
Nope.
but we're trying to get our shit together so that we can do this.
This isn't a G-rated podcast. Go ahead and say shit.
It's an appropriate term.
Shit.
There's no other way than to say get your shit together than saying get your shit together.
Anyways, I interrupted you, but yeah.
I don't know what I was talking about.
Oh, anyways, we're going to try to put out more content. We say that every time.
Yeah.
I've been saying that for 3 years. And that
We'll get there.
Yeah,
We'll get there.
whatever. But anyways, we hope that we deliver the best possible product a year and a half and in year and a half intervals that we can possibly deliver. We were starting to talk about Buffalo though. And so you spent a little time in France, what, a month?
I think it was like 3 weeks.
Okay. That's close to a month.
Yeah.
And that's the longest you spent anywhere outside of the state of Alabama, right?
No.
Well, besides Mississippi when you lived in Mississippi.
No.
No.
I spent some time in Peru.
Peru. How long did you stay in Peru? I don't even know the answer to this question.
I went to Peru twice, and I think I stayed a month each time.
Okay. So, a month is an extended vacation for the people. And by people, I mean anybody.
Yeah.
It felt like a longer time, but we spent about 8 months on the road in 2025, but we spent 6 of them in Buffalo. It really wasn't as long as it seemed, but we spent 6 months in Buffalo.
Yeah.
And in case anyone's unfamiliar, 6 months was not in a shop. God, my job.
What?
I just too many years in the car business. We spent 6 months not in a house or in a hotel. Wouldn't that be expensive? Or in a Airbnb or a Denny's. We spent,
6 months in our bus.
6 months in our bus.
But actually,
that
it
we
was
no
more
longer
like
have.
8 or 9 months. I can't remember when we left because we went to Florida like in February.
Yeah.
Or possibly January.
It was late January, I think. We were on the beach in Florida in February.
So I want to say we left here in
Clearwater.
January. Late January seems accurate. And then we made it to Buffalo in March.
Yeah. That's yeah, and I know that for sure because I was surprised the other day when I looked at our YouTube video from the Stitzel Weller
Yeah,
these are strong.
that place.
These are strong drinks.
Yeah,
Stitzler.
Look how
I
much
can't
of
even
mine's
remember.
already gone. It's delicious. I'm going to need 3
What is the
more.
name of the damn distillery?
Stitzelwellers. Stitzelwellers. It's a distillery in Kentucky. It's not on there.
It has to. It has to be on there.
It's not on the bottle.
Stitzel Weller Distillery in Louisville, Kentucky. So yeah, the Blade and Bow. That's on our YouTube shorts, if your videos or whatever. Anyways, it was on March the 14th, which is our
Yes.
anniversary.
Your air quotes.
And then the next day, I have a photo of us in Buffalo, right?
No, it was like 2 days later.
2 days later, which in a
We
bus
hauled
is
ass. Like at 15 miles an hour.
Yeah, no. I mean, like we must have driven nonstop.
We did.
Like I don't remember doing that, but to get from Louisville, Kentucky to Buffalo, New York in a bus is not a quick thing. Believe me.
We drove and drove and drove a lot.
Anyways, the point is we made it there. So to answer your question, yeah, it was mid September that we made it there, and then we left in mid March. We made it there in mid-ish September is when we left. So we literally spent spring and summer and in Buffalo. Mm-hmm. Back to the cocktails. Back to the Buffalo stuff. So I was trying to get to, you have never been anywhere other than longer than a month outside of Alabama or when you lived in Mississippi as a kid, but that's your
correct.
legal address.
I mean, I've spent a lot of time in South Alabama, in the Florida Panhandle area, but not inconsistent time. I've just been down there a lot because it's like 5 hours south, so why not go? And I've been to neighboring states, like visiting, but nothing.
But you lived in Buffalo.
Yeah, I
lived in Buffalo. In the state of New York for 6 months.
I'm from Buffalo now.
Yeah, that's right. So that's where we need to go. I mean, we need to go there again.
Yeah, we got to go back to Buffalo.
But we do need to go back there to Buffalo. Hey, guys. Hey,
we have important people to see.
That's Melanie, Megan. That's you.
Also, happy late birthday, Megan.
You wished her happy birthday by a text message.
Well, I know, but I can tell her again.
Well, you can, but I mean,
because now she's going to be obligated to listen, so we'll get an extra listener. See, you feel me here?
Yeah, exactly. So we got to Buffalo in mid-March. It was cold, and I mean, by cold, it was
very cold.
Somehow, and doing the math here, we spent one day where it was -2 degrees.
And the wind.
The wind chill.
Oh my God, the wind.
So that was part of the experience. I think we'll go back to that at some point in time, but that's when we got there. So one of the things that I kept telling you about is like the food and the culture and the all the things that are Buffalo. And really, if any of you have never been there, it's a second-rate city. It really is. Like I come from a second-rate city. But if you're a professional sports fan, you probably hate the Bills. But if you're from Buffalo, it's something different than any sports team in any other city. And if you're from Buffalo, go into a place and go into a thing and being around the people. I just, when you spend some time in a place for 48 years like I did, and then go to a different state and then go back, you suddenly realize and find a newfound appreciation. That's water you're drinking. That's cheating. Just kidding.
I need water too.
It's okay. You suddenly found a newfound appreciation for your hometown. I think. I mean, I'm proud. I'm proud of being from Buffalo. And so this isn't about me though. So I wanted to know what you thought of.
Jason's clawing me.
I guess this is we're in a tight space. We're not in a tight space. We're in a giant room.
Anyway.
What'd you think? We're supposed to be talking about cocktails. We're gonna segue quickly because I'm babbling. But what did you think?
So
it's a second-rate city. You can tell me. It's fair. I'm not offended.
I don't even know what that means.
It's not New York. It's not LA. It's not Chicago. It's not Miami. Any other cool cities out there that we're leaving out that you live from in
Well-
whoever you are? I'm sorry. It's not Peru.
But it was fun.
You know, like
I like
it's a
it.
place.
I like the place. I think the people were nice. Like, I didn't run into anyone that was just hateful or like rude or anything like that.
But it's a city,
like the
and those
people were
people
nice.
exist.
Well, yeah, I mean, they're everywhere, but overall, like, if you just think of the majority, like, people were nice and friendly, I think.
In Hawaii, you say in the United States, in most places, you say hello, right? In Hawaii, you say aloha because that's a sign of hello.
And in Buffalo, you say, "Go Bills."
That's right, you do. That's literally a greeting.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm part of the Bills Mafia now.
we are so sidetracked.
It is so fun.
We're supposed to be talking about cocktails.
Okay,
So-
cocktails are in Buffalo. Okay, and listen, don't judge me.
And I mean cocktails
But-
and bars and nightlife and beer and stuff.
Yeah, but don't judge me here. So I've never been to like real bars before because I'm a loser like that. Like I've been to like a local dive bar and like maybe a local bar here that was kind of okay, which I told you about.
Mm-hmm. In
It's not
the
even-
thing.
Yeah, in the thing that's not even a thing anymore. But I've never been to like real bars, so it was a fun experience for me, and there were a lot of them, like a lot, and just a little sidebar. Jason and I, we always shut them down.
I see what you did. Sidebar. I get it.
We always shut them down because we stay late, even if it's a work night. It's fine. That's the great part of being an adult, right? Like you get to do whatever you want.
It is. It is. So it leads me to we don't, if is it raining?
I think so.
Holy crap, you were right. It was completely sunny 3 hours ago.
I was right. Did everyone hear that? That is, everyone witnessed
I don't tell
this?
you you're not right.
I was right.
This isn't how our relationship. I'm very good about admitting when you're right.
And
I don't have any problem with that.
I'm always right.
I didn't
I'm just
see it
kidding,
coming
I'm
though.
just kidding,
I
I'm just
really
kidding.
didn't watch the weather.
I
Anyways,
did. I told you.
shout out to
gonna
James Spann, the best
rain
weatherman
overnight.
on the planet. So
Yes.
I am very much a Buffalo guy. I will always be. But the best weatherman in the world exists in Alabama.
Seriously.
100%.
James Spann is
Yeah,
the man.
for sure. So, and if you don't know who he is, look him up. And just anyway, so I don't have a lot of script, but I do have a bullet point here, and it says cocktail bars / nightlife, famous places and why, and famous. Did I say famous?
Famous?
Favorite places and why, and favorite drinks and why.
Okay.
Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about this because this is a lot to unfold here for me because, again,
That's very corporate.
I don't care. But again, it is a lot to unfold for me because you want me to get more corporate? I'm going to piggyback on what I said a minute ago. I haven't been to any real bars. So this is a new experience. So you have to keep that in mind that this is a new experience for me. So automatically, like the first one we go into, I'm like, oh, well, this is cool.
What was the first
know.
one we went to? It's really raining hard.
The first one we went to was do.
I don't know the answer. This isn't like me trying to trick you either.
No,
I'm
I
trying to
really,
figure it out.
I'm trying to think
Excuse me.
because we got there, we went to the grocery store.
What's the best? What's your best grocery? What's the best grocery store?
Wegmans.
Yeah, shout out to Wegmans too.
I don't remember the first one that we went to, but the first one that comes to my mind is the Hearth because I think
Hydraulic
that.
Hearth.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah,
That's it. Hydraulic Hearth. I think that's one of the first ones we went to.
I don't think it is, but that's one of the memorable ones that has always been a favorite of mine when I did live there, and I think you see why. Just a little quaint little place in a little like. Okay, I have to set the scene a little bit.
It's by the fire department.
Yeah, it is.
Which is cool.
Okay,
I think it's cool.
this is all right. I really don't want to get sidetracked, so I'm going to try not to. If you're from a big city, basically there's a place on every corner, and you just go a block and there's a place, and you go another block and there's another place, and whatever. If you're from a rural area where there's nothing, well, then that's Alabama, and you don't have anything. At least where we live. But if you're from a medium-sized city, I guess I'll say, like Buffalo, there's a downtown, but there really isn't. Downtown's terrible, ish.
To me, it's just all spread out.
It's very spread out. Exactly. There's like
I don't know what to consider downtown because it's just so
where the
spread
tall
out to me.
buildings are. But there's not, but Buffalo's got a very small select amount of tall buildings, and they're not super tall. The tallest building in Buffalo is 40 stories high. That's not very tall. But yeah, you're exactly right. There's a pocket here, there's a pocket here, there's a pocket here. There's little sections and little and there may only be like 5 or 6 cool places to go, but every little section has its own little vibe, has its own little place and whatever. So anyways, that's the point. Hydraulic Earth is in Larkinville. That's where they do Food Truck Tuesdays, which we didn't make it to that last year, but we'll have to try to get there this year.
Why didn't we?
There was a shooting and I opted not to go because somebody decided to be dumb.
Oh.
But also because it's on Tuesdays.
This is off subject, but shooting. Do you remember the night we were in the schoolie and it sounded like somebody was like loading their rifle?
Yeah, I
And
do.
I was like, what is that?
I do.
We just went to sleep, pretended like we didn't hear anything. But
that's
there
how
was
you-
like 2 or 3 of them like.
That's how you avoid the
That's
reality of life is you just go to
But
sleep.
anyway, that place is really cute. And I like the outside seating. It's really nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Little gravel patio.
The dog loves it. Zadie loves it. If you're all familiar with our German Shepherd,
Yep.
she gets her own cup of water.
Well, and that's and she's actually invited there. Like the cool
yeah.
part is so this is I'm sorry, I keep not looking at people. I look at you because you're beautiful and they're
Well,
just
I
a
look at
screen
you.
that's got a little dot. But you guys are beautiful.
We need to
too.
tell them about Zadie going there before we did.
Well, we did. Yeah, we'll do that in 1 second. So I would say that the quality of the drinks at the Hydraulic Hearth is, they're really good. Like it's a legit cocktail bar that could stand up in, any city in the country. I think it's that good. And their cocktails are you have to make a good cocktail to have a good cocktail. So, but the atmosphere is the German Shepherd can go in the outside patio and sit down while you have a $15 cocktail. And that's pretty cool because you get the best of both worlds. Our dog, we don't have the bus anymore to set the stage here. We're working on a van and that's going to be a little more mobile and we're going to be able to do a little more things. So that's going to be cool later this year. We're going to be enjoying that a lot more than, I don't say a lot more, but it'll be a better travel experience, I think, than the bus was. But this isn't about the bus. So we parked the bus on the side street behind the bar. And Zadie's a pretty trustworthy dog for the most part. She's a German Shepherd. If you think you're going to find us out in public and attack us, she's going to kill you.
She's very smart and 75% obedient.
Yeah. But she's
No,
going to kill somebody if they try to attack us.
I would put her 95% obedient, to be honest. Like, she does really well.
Yeah. But we have the confidence and faith that we can let her off of the bus or let her out of the van or let her out of the house, and she's going to do dog things and wander around a little bit. But if we snap our fingers and call her back, most of the time she's going to come back.
Yep. Like, she stays within, I don't know, probably like 10 feet.
Unless she's at the bar.
Unless she's at the bar. Because we parked on the curb, on the backside. Not on the curb, but beside it.
Probably.
We could have been on it. I don't know. But we were on the backside. And they actually had like a little grass area to where dogs could play. They had a couple balls, you remember, in a chair. Frisbee. So we're like, oh, cool. We'll play with the dogs for a moment. And we were playing with her, and then she suddenly got very uninterested. And
yeah, because she needs to be challenged.
She just started going toward the bar, and I was trying to call her, and she didn't. So I had to go over there, and she went literally into the bar out on the patio, and she was just hanging out with some other couple and their dog. And so she went to the bar before we did.
She really legit did. And by the time we got there, she had a drink and we didn't.
She had a water.
Like, she literally had ordered herself a drink. Or
She probably would.
and here's a question: why did these people
could,
question where this dog came from?
I don't know. This German Shepherd.
They're like,
just
oh,
showing
there's just
up.
a killer dog in the bar. It's
Well,
okay. Here's some water.
They probably saw us. They were probably like, look, there's their dumb owner over there going, hey, here they come.
Yeah, exactly.
But she was nice. You know, she had to go check it out and make sure that it was safe for us, I suppose.
Favorite drink at the hydraulic hearth?
The lavender drink. I don't know what it was called.
I don't know what it was called either. But
it was lavender, and I don't even know the spirit. It may have been gin. I feel
frothy.
like it was gin.
I know it was shaken because it was frothy.
They did the egg white froth on the top.
Oh, that's right. It did have the egg white.
And it had a cute little flower.
Yep.
And it was slightly sweet, but not like very sweet. It was a really good drink.
I 100% know the answer to this question. The second favorite drink you had in Buffalo, if it wasn't the lavender drink, was?
I don't know the name of it, but it was the corn drink.
Yep. Cornucopia.
Cornucopia.
Cornography.
Oh, yeah, that was it.
Cornography.
It was also a gin drink, so apparently I like gin.
I'm going to the phone.
But it had like little things of, what were those corn candies? It wasn't actual corn, but it was like corn syrup.
I think it was corn.
Was it?
I think so.
I don't know, but that thing was good.
Graylin. The name of the place is Graylin. It's literally in downtown. It was a place I've never been to, and I was super glad we went there. We went there twice, I think, didn't we?
It's a really nice, like classic or classy.
And interestingly
Classic
enough,
K.
and I apologize that I forgot her name, the bartender. She works at both places. She works at the hydraulic. No, it started with A though, but it was a little funkier.
Araya.
No, I don't remember, and I'm sorry.
Airy.
No, it was a name. But anyways, she works at the she worked at the maybe she does still, I don't know, but she worked at both places that we just mentioned. And then we saw her a few days later at the Deftones concert.
Yes, we did.
Ironically enough, but
she was working there too, I think.
Oh, was she?
I think so.
Oh, okay. She must work
maybe
all the time.
Maybe she was there for the show. I was just making that up.
But anyways, this particular bar features gin drinks, and that's unusual to me. Like most bars, I think the first thing is bourbon, scotch, whiskey, whatever. But sorry, playing with your headphones. But this particular one featured gin drinks, and so I think we had some sort of a martini or something, and then
I think I had a dirty martini.
Okay, what happened was you took a call from Lauren, your daughter, and you went outside. Well, while you went outside, some crazy ass dude over here, I interacted with him, and he's like, "Oh, you're cool," for whatever reason. So he buys me a shot of something. Oh, I know what it was. He decided he was going to shotgun 2 Red Bulls, and
that's crazy.
like stab it in the side, that thing.
No.
Yeah, that's insane. But I complimented him on his ability to not die at that moment, and he thought I was cool, and then bought me a shot of chartreuse. Yes. So by the time you came back in, I had a shot of chartreuse and something, and
yeah.
But then we asked the bartender, who shall remain nameful, but I don't remember what drink it was. We were looking at the menu, and she said, cornography, and that's when we got into that drink. And you loved that drink. I thought it was good. It was very creative.
I think I liked it because of creativity, but it was also just good.
So then the vibe in that place was cool, and I believe it closed at 0:00, and we closed that one down too.
Yeah. We're always like the last people out.
Did we go to any breweries?
Yes, we did. You don't remember?
Well, I mean, the Brickyard is a brewery.
We went to Resurgence.
We did go to Resurgence, yes, of course.
And then we went to the other one.
Yeah.
But I don't know the name of it.
We never went to Big Ditch.
The one that's on the corner. Because we went up to the hotel room. Or we didn't go to the room, but we went up to the hotel. Because there was like a sports bar up the top or something.
That's the Marriott? Oh, sports bar at the top of a hotel.
So no.
Downtown?
Yeah, it was downtown. There was a bar on the corner because there was like a Tim Hortons and then
Yeah,
the
yeah.
bar.
That's the
if you
bottom of
went
the
up-
Marriott where 7-1. Oh, it was Southern Tier.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
Southern Tier.
a brewery down there. We gave ourselves a tour of the entire premises, self-tour.
Yeah, I've done that a few times. That's where the hockey rink is too. We even toured into there.
Yeah.
The
So
that's where the
we went to that one.
Sabres practice and the youth leagues and all that. Yeah. Let's see, where else do we go? We're not talking about food this time, and that's going to be the next episode. And it's hard not to talk about food when you talk about drink, and it's hard not to talk about food when you're in
drink.
Buffalo because just wait till next episode. But
So can I talk about a little bit of food because this was a really fun experience. for me.
okay, but that's not on the list. So you only have
I
one
don't
thing
care.
to talk about. Yeah.
But I'm going to focus on the bar portion of this place, and I shall not mention the name.
Oh, you can mention. You're not going to mention the name
No,
of the place?
because then you're going to talk about food.
Go ahead and mention the name.
It was Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
It was Sunday,
Yeah.
and it was like
that's going to come into play here in a few
it
minutes.
was like 10 o'clock at night, and Jason and I are hungry. Like, I think we'd already went to a bar, to be honest, and we're like, let's go find food.
Sucks. I should have had 2 martinis
So,
ready because I can't make one in the middle of the show. I know.
Anyway, give me another martini. Just
I
make
will after this.
make it in
but
my mouth.
that's-
Just pour the stuff in there.
Wow, that's really coordinated for a bartender. That's like shotgunning a martini. Anyways,
Okay, anyway, it's like 10 o'clock at night. We have to work Monday.
Nope,
It's
nope,
Sunday.
nope.
It's 11 o'clock at night.
Yep.
Yeah, we're in Eastern
Sunday.
time. It's 11
Sunday,
o'clock at night
11
on
p.m.
Sunday. Jason and I have to work in the morning. We work our jobs. So anyway, we go in to get food
we
because we're
love you,
hungry.
corporate America.
Oh yeah, so much. But we go in for food. So we get in there, and not only do they have like some good food in there, but it was a party. We're like, oh, okay, we came into a party.
Oh, this counts. Yeah, this counts. Nightlife. This is definitely a story you can tell.
Well, I guess so.
Yeah.
But it turns out they were having like a bridesmaid party
Yep.
in there, and then I don't even know what else was going on. But all I know is we ordered food, and the next thing I know, we are literally behind the bar with the bartenders doing shot skis. If you don't know what shot skis are, it's a big ski, like you ski on, and they cut little holes in it, and they put the shot glasses in it, and then you all like shoot, you do the shots together when you pull it up. So
Which also can be found on our YouTube. There is that video
there is
there.
that clip on
Yeah,
YouTube.
yeah.
And these bartenders, these guys, they were so awesome. I feel like they were just like friends that I've known for a long time, and I don't even know what their names are, but they were so cool. Like they danced with us and whatever for fun. They were great.
That's what bartenders do.
But
That's
we
their job.
closed down that time too, and I think we left at 1 o'clock in the morning. And did we get up and go to work? Yes, we
Of
did.
course we did. We
Didn't
always go to
skip a
work.
beat.
Never skip a beat.
But it was fun.
But that brings me real quick onto something that kind of circles back around to corporate phrase. I should put it. I need a sound bite for corporate phrase, or I need like a sound effect for corporate phrase. You know what I mean? Like
Do you have
that's
a
not
delicious
it, Megan.
beverage?
That's not it. Shh.
I don't have a delicious beverage. I drink it all.
But I'm scrolling through the Roadcaster to see if I have anything that like that's not a corporate phrase sound.
Matt,
Oh, that's a corporate phrase.
what the fuck?
Anyways,
I say that.
so so the bartenders and the shot skis and the 11 p.m. and the bridesmaid party and the whole thing and all that, but like to me, and you've been places and I've been places, but to me, like the warmth. This is another
Well,
one of
yeah.
these pro Buffalo things. To me, the warmth of that is, I don't know. I just feel like
Well, you go
I
in
live
and
here in-
everybody's like happy that you're there and they don't even know you. And
I-
that's great. And you can just go up to like anybody and you're like, woohoo, high five and go Bills. And what are you drinking? How's your food? Oh, speaking of, you ask them, oh, well, how's that? And they're like, oh, do you want to try some? Like,
that's right. Some
next
people
thing you
were
know,
sharing our
you're
food.
sharing food together,
Yeah, that's
like with
actually
people you
happened.
don't even know.
That's
which-
true. That really did happen. I forgot about
But
that.
I think that's great.
But
That's the definition of warm.
and
and friendly.
And we live, and I've lived here in Alabama. Alabama's a beautiful state. This fucking dog is about to harf.
She's not.
And if you don't know what harfing is, it's a sound. Probably hear it in a minute because it's a sound that she makes when she's.
I'm going to tell her to lay down. Come.
Anyways, this is what happens when you try to record and you have a dog that's a dog. Anyway, but we've lived here. I've lived here for the last couple of years here in what's essentially we're going to call Cullman, Alabama, which is a small city between Huntsville and Birmingham, and. It's a nice little place, and there's some nice little things around here, and we've been to a bar, and it's pretty nice and whatever, but there's just not the same people, and there's not the same feeling, and there's not the same vibe.
They feel uptight.
There's something special. There's something special.
But it is. But I mean, you're right. You're warm. You're sharing food. You're talking about your drinks. This is good. That's not good. Or but actually, I never heard that's not good. But I've heard, well, that's a little strange. I like this. We have
had not good food in Buffalo. So as much as the food in Buffalo is great, and it's a secret hidden cuisine area, just like anything, there's crime there. There's bad people there. There's some food that wasn't good, but. Most of it was great. Mm-hmm. And side note, you can also walk down the break wall underneath the Peace Bridge.
Yeah.
And high five the dude who's passing you, who is Go Bills too, because you're wearing your Bills outfit, and it's just a greeting. Anyways, so let's see. We got the Hydraulic Hearth. We got the Grayland Gin Bar. We did Resurgence Brewery. We had Stolat, which was closed.
There was the one bourbon bar.
Lucky Day Whiskey Bar. Yep.
I think so.
We slept in. Side note, how many times did we sleep in? We paid for parking, $8 to park a giant bus, which we probably should have paid more. But these are, it's Buffalo. There's not a lot. Everyone's home in their suburbs, 20 miles away, having their, sleeping in their regular houses, and we're parking in a parking lot overnight for $8, sleeping downtown because, well, we may have had too many cocktails, and we don't want to drive a, 7-ton bus because that's not safe.
Exactly.
So yeah, we've done that.
Yeah, I think we paid $20 one night though. In downtown for a night, because we knew that we were going to go to a couple bars, so we prepaid the $20.
What about the place with the guy who's been owning the place and he was the trivia guy?
The sports bar.
It wasn't a sports bar. It was the president's bar. It was
the founders.
The founders. Founding fathers.
Bar. Yeah, founding fathers. That's it.
Yeah.
That guy was great. I think he was like my grandpa, and he would just give you like fun history facts. And I'm not gonna lie.
Probably asking the same questions he asked 40 years ago.
Like it was a 40-year-old bar that hadn't been cleaned in 40 years.
Oh, that was a 100-year-old bar.
Or it hadn't been. It felt kind of dingy in there. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But
that building was at least 100 to 150 years old.
But it wouldn't be the same if it weren't dingy filling in there. Like it was a really cool experience.
Yep.
I ordered a pastrami sandwich. I'd never had a pastrami before.
Oh yeah. And you liked it.
It was good.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah. And we know
he was excited about it too. He's like, "Oh, that's what you want? Go get it." He was really happy about me ordering that.
And the chef sitting out in this tiny little room in the front of the building, and yeah, that was cool. I think that's about it. I mean, we'll probably have something else that'll come up. So then we went to and I think it was at Doc Sullivan's when we had that surprise interaction at the bridesmaid party that I started coining the phrase. It's my own phrase, but when I said it's always a party in Buffalo.
Yeah.
But I kind of think it's true, and part of a party involves music, right? So
it does.
So there's always live music available in Buffalo too,
which I love because I love music and. Any and all live music, like I want to be there.
And so we saw a lot of music outside, especially because it was well, Okay, depending on what part of the country you live in, most of the time in May, you're pretty safe to go outside and be reasonably comfortable with clothing. Or if you're trying to watch an outdoor music event in mid-May, it's very questionable whether or not you need your winter coat or you're going to be wearing shorts in Buffalo. Well, this particular year, we needed our winter coat.
We needed our winter coat in June, and I was very confused because that's different for me. Like in June here,
You're dying.
you don't wear clothes because it is hot. And then there,
I
I'm
can't wait
like,
for
I'm
June.
like, I'll be fine. I'm good. The sun goes down. I'm like,
I can't wait for June.
Can you go get my winter jacket?
Oh, waiting for you. It's waiting for June. I'm waiting for you to take your clothes off.
Oh,
Anyway, yeah, no, that really happened. I had to.
that lady laughed at me.
I had to bicycle back from about a half mile away from where we had the bus parked to get you your winter coat.
I'm sorry.
But it was cold. It was cold.
It was.
Like, it was cold.
Well, I made friends with that lady, and I don't remember her name, but she was really nice. And then when you finally got back with my winter
She was
coat,
nice because she
it
had
was
6 martinis.
she probably did, but it was my winter coat's like a puffy coat, and she was like, "It's a puffy coat," and she giggled, and she barely even had on a coat. So I'm like, "I'm sorry, I'm from Alabama. It's usually really hot, like right now, and for me, like this is cold."
We're recording this episode hours before the night of January 7th. Well, okay, so tomorrow's January 17th, 2026, and the Bills are playing Denver.
Go Bills.
In Denver. Yeah, go Bills. And we're going to hope that we're now, after tomorrow, maybe 2 games away from another Super Bowl, but it's Buffalo. You never know.
Great.
Anywho, but the point is, you're getting your puffy coat, and there are crazy people sitting in Highmark Stadium, whether it be the old one, God rest
With
its
no
soul,
shirt on.
or the new one with no shirt on, and
Yep.
it does not matter what time of year it is and what temperature it is.
You
So,
know what confuses me though?
what's that?
I understand not having a shirt on because you have body paint, because that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
But what
Okay.
about having no shirt just to have no shirt?
I'm lost. When's the last time you did that?
No, like at the football game,
When's
'cause
the last
they'll-
time you did that at the Coleman Bearcats football game?
Never, but you know what I mean? Like the guys, because they'll
High
paint,
school team.
they'll do like the
Yeah.
number
I know.
17, or they'll body paint Go Bills or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
So
and
cool,
the ladies
whatever.
do it too.
It's like a homemade shirt, I guess. But if you just don't have on a shirt to not have on a shirt and no body paint, I don't understand that.
Bravery.
What's the point of it though?
These are the guys who do the polar plunge too, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But how come the ladies don't do that?
I don't know, but I think they should.
You do?
I mean, they could put on a sports bra and then
Oh.
do it. I would do it with a sports bra on.
You would not.
Yes,
You'd
I
be like,
would.
I'm too cold.
Well, not when it's maybe not when it's cold.
Oh, okay. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. You give me another martini, and I probably would.
Did you have a favorite band? Like, I mean, we didn't see a ton of them, but
Does Deftones count?
well, Deftones is, Deftones. So Deftones was your favorite concert of your entire life.
So okay, I really
I think,
liked.
right?
Yes,
Like,
and I can't wait to see them again.
like, was
I
that your
have to
favorite
see them
concert
again.
ever?
I think it was definitely top
Okay,
up there.
so
yeah.
that's sweet. You get to
Absolutely.
see your favorite concert, and you've been to a lot.
And I was
you've
in the
crowd
pit
surfed.
at 42. Was I 42 yet?
Nope.
I might have been 41.
Yep.
I was in the pit at 41 and I survived. And I was really getting into it at the end. I was like pushing people back. It was great. It's the best time ever. I
Okay,
like
well,
violence.
that doesn't quite count because that was a paid event. We paid a lot of money for Deftones tickets.
Well, one of my favorite ones, and they weren't even the best cover band, but the Pink Floyd band at Gratwick Park.
Yeah.
I thought that was a really cool show.
So, Gratwick Park, just a little tiny park. It's really just an open field is actually what it is.
And that's
along the Niagara
That's
River.
what it was for me because the vibe there, like the band was great. Don't get me wrong. They were good, but they could have probably been a little bit better.
Oh, for sure.
But I think it wasn't them. I think it was just the setup. Like there's the sound setup and lights.
Yeah.
But
the lights were a little
being,
lackluster at that place.
Yeah. But being like right there on the water and when the sun was setting.
Yeah, the sunset. Yeah.
And all the people were like just so chill and like it was just such a vibe.
Yeah.
At that one to me.
Yep,
So I really enjoyed
Free
the vibe there.
also. Free.
Yeah.
which
a lot of free shows.
a lot of free shows, which is great. I mean, sure, you gotta, there's no catch. I mean, like, you literally can go and watch the music for free.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, typically you will almost feel obligated to buy something from someone, but we got free sunglasses from
T-shirts.
the t-shirts, a blanket,
a blanket, bulletproof whiskey blanket.
bullet bourbon,
Whatever it
You got a
is.
free shot of bullet bourbon, which used to actually come from the Stitzel Weller Distillery.
You need another martini.
Stitzel Weller Distillery in
Why
Louisville,
is that so
Kentucky.
hard to remember?
It really is.
Though?
It's hard to say. It's not hard to remember. But
It's a Wheeler.
anyway, yeah. So that the Gratwick Park was cool, and that band was cool. What else?
There's two that really bring a party, but one of them sticks out a little more than the other, and of course that's Nerds Gone Wild. We saw them twice.
Yeah.
That was actually one of the first ones we saw because you took me to the Cove. I think.
Oh
is what
yeah,
it
that's
was
right.
called.
Oh my God, that was
When
the
we
first.
saw them at
That's
the
actually the
Cove.
first place we saw live music.
Yes.
Yep.
And we
Was the
got French
Cove. I
fries.
forgot about that.
We each had like 2 beers and we shared some French fries.
forgot
and
about
we saw
that.
Nerds Gone Wild.
Because that
And
was
they were
like
cool.
That was like March or April. That was like
Yeah.
we got there and we went to the bar.
But they're a cool vibe because I like their energy. Like they really put on a good show. Like as far as entertainment and them, like their energy on stage is just on point. So they're up there at the top.
Yeah. What about the other one?
The arcade.
The arcade, which isn't from Buffalo.
Yep.
To be clear, they are
I
from
want to see them
Syracuse.
again because they're
They
an
were-
80s cover band
Yep.
and everything was just on point.
They were
their
better.
Music,
Yeah, they were musically better. I
the
thought.
music was on point. And the singer totally looked like Finger 11 singer to me.
Is that what you? Really?
I think he looked very similar to him.
We still have an arcade bumper sticker somewhere. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Because I remember coming up to him at the end of the night and like hunting him down or whatever, trying to go, "Hey, you guys have any stickers?" And then they gave us a sticker for free or whatever. But now you're pulling up Finger 11.
I gotta show you. But yeah, people get free stuff.
Oh,
See?
wait a minute.
He looks very much like him, right?
Except for the.
Like if he were tall.
okay, all
if
right,
he
all
were
right.
taller.
In that other photo, I thought that guy was not Caucasian. Not.
What?
Yeah, no, he looked like he was black in that other photo. That's like
Okay, well, anyway.
He's definitely not. Not that it
Doesn't
matters,
doesn't the arcade singer look very much like this gentleman? Like if he were taller?
Yeah.
Just look at his
I
head.
guess,
Just look at his head.
Yeah, I guess kind of. Yeah.
I see it.
Yeah. That other guy with the beard and the short hair looks like the guy from the Hindley Street Country Club. Though, did you see him a minute ago?
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
a great cover band. Check them
Yeah.
out, please.
Yes. And they are not from Buffalo. They're from Australia. But anyway. Let's see.
Anyway.
So, yeah, Nerds Gone Wild stands out. I think they're like they have. So once upon a time, little Buffalo music history, like Hit and Run is a band that has been around for a long, long time, and they were like the quintessential '80s. I don't even know if they were '80s, but whatever. They were kind of like the Buffalo. Like every place has a band that's like they're like the one that actually sticks together
the
as a
local
local band.
that's famous
That-
locally.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
actually sticks together. And Hit and Run was that band. Nerds Gone Wild has absolutely taken over that spot, like for sure. And real quick before we because we've run long here, like we didn't intend to do that, but let's talk about the venue that we went to just before we left Buffalo and how special that was. And Melanie, if you're listening, you're gonna just it's gonna reignite those memories one more time.
Yeah.
But do you remember that?
I do. It was so nice. So it's actually turned out it was a benefit show, and we didn't even realize it was a benefit show until we got there.
Who was the
But
the
it was
act?
for the Mercy flight, which was really cool. So I was super happy to support that because what this is like a life flight. The helicopters, they come help people that need immediate medical care. And when they were explaining it, their life flights, like they don't turn anyone down. And if you don't have money, they work with you. They're not going to if you can't pay them, then you can't pay them, basically, is what it sounded like to me. So super cool. But Nerds Gone Wild was there. and they had a dance floor, like a legit dance floor that lit up, and it was like mirrors, and it was really fun.
It was about and we say
It was a party.
a benefit event. Like we paid $15 a person, so we paid $45 for the three of us to go. It was you and me and my daughter Melanie, and we were there for 3-4 hours. I mean, it was
so much fun.
It was so much fun. And what else did we see while we were there? Oh, the helicopter fly. Yeah, they actually brought the Mercy flight, like
through the canal. They flew down.
Yeah, it's hard to describe, but they literally like brought the plane, I don't know, 50 feet above the Buffalo River.
Yeah, but
right in front
you got to understand that it's like the canal, like it's in between buildings, and it's narrow.
It's the Buffalo River, not to be confused with the Erie Canal. That's
well, I don't even know. But anyway, it's narrow, and there were buildings, and it was windy, and they flew down, and then they almost like stopped, and then they turned the helicopter and like tilted it, so they were kind of like waving out with their lights.
You were loving that.
I was so impressed with the flights.
That was talent.
I was not expecting that.
Because you were expecting
I was expecting a flyover, as in like, you go there, you go back, you go there, whatever. But they like put on a show. Like it was so cool.
Like if it were summertime, which it kind of was, and I think we kind of did, like you would have gotten things blown into your eyes because the propellers were that close.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the rotors or whatever they call them.
But to be able to maneuver and get that close and within that narrow area with it being so windy on top of that, like
it's always windy in Buffalo.
Impressive. But that was super cool.
What wasn't impressive
and we danced and
was the fireworks.
Yeah. Somebody didn't think that all the way through.
Anyway. Yeah, the party was great. But and Riverworks, that's Places Riverworks. They do.
Yeah.
It's an old so the grain mills are right next, part of the grain mills are right there. That's what those they all look like Labatt blue.
Yeah, they have them painted Labatt blue now.
But you can go on a Ferris wheel there now. You can go zip line. You can climb a rock wall. You can play pickleball. You can play ice hockey, roller hockey, depending on the time of the year. There's 2 levels of bars. There's 2 levels of the building. It's a thing, that you'd see in a big city that's not in a big city, and it's like the coolest venue ever.
It's really cool.
And they do roller derby there.
They do music on the water.
They do pro wrestling there. They do music.
Oh, yeah.
They do music on the water, literally on the water, because the stage is on this little raft thingy, whatever. So
super cool.
But I'm looking at the clock. It's been an hour.
Oh.
If you guys are still awake, thank you.
Yeah, if you guys are still awake, you are.
Because we just turned this into a conversation about us. But hey,
you know what?
We probably need to go soon.
It's about us.
Yeah, well, it's about everybody. But do you think we need to go soon?
Yeah, probably so. Because you know why? I need another one of these Martinis.
Well, before we go, we wanted to give you a sneak peek of a new segment of the show, and it's called Quizzers After Dark. Now, a few years ago, I created a trivia podcast with some twisted questions, so I thought it'd be fun to incorporate a small piece of that into the show. So today, unlike then, there's only a single question. So it's kind of all or nothing. So I have to pause for 1 second because sitting in front of us isn't the little concoctions that we like to call the
shot glass of critical mass.
Shot glass of critical mass. That's the new thing. It's not the old thing it used to be.
I'm really scared. He's getting some stuff out of the fridge, and it looks very sketchy.
It looks suspicious.
It looks sketchy.
So, what we have here in this glass. Well, okay. Let me read the script because I'm going to forget what I'm supposed to say. Because Alicia has a little bit of a sensitive stomach, and we don't want this to turn a little graphic and really unpleasant. We've got 2 shots prepared. So, in Alicia's shot glass, we have a 50-50 mix of what is just right now coffee.
Coffee.
Literally coffee.
Literally
but we're
coffee.
opening up this little bottle right here, and we're going to pour in that. And I don't know if this is all going to fit because, oh my God, it didn't fit. Anyway, and you're going to start with a toothpick.
And that's pickle. What
That
is
is
vodka or
PFM.
whiskey?
It's pickled flavored mocha. Mocha being coffee in this case. But so it is a 50-50 mix of pickled flavored vodka, the kind that you get out of the liquor store in the little minis, and coffee, literally just coffee. So you have a line.
I do. And since you don't have a sensitive stomach like I do, I really intend to get the question right, by the way. But I have a PFM for you too. But yours is called a pure fucking misery. It's made of equal parts of the same pickle flavored vodka. Why is that so hard to say?
Martini.
Pickle flavored vodka. But for the F, well, the F is for fruit. So you have some delicious apricot preserves in there. And then the M is for mustard.
So let me get this straight.
Lisa's Bourbon's mustard.
I literally have, and it did not.
What is floating in there?
Nothing's floating. It's 3 layers of
Here.
literally apricot. I got the thing right here.
Oh,
Let's see what
boy.
this looks like.
I am scared.
Stirring this was.
Oh, I can't even look at it. No.
Wow.
I can't even look at that, Jason.
This is disturbing. This is in the true spirit.
I can't even look at
what?
it because of the mustard. So you guys probably don't know this, but I'm really weird with yellow mustard. Like, I do not like it. I will only eat it occasionally, and I have to really be in the mood for it. And it's like little teeny tiny segments of it on certain things, like maybe a hot dog or a pretzel.
So I'm stirring this a little more than I thought I would have to, because in this particular case, you can scroll up because the rest of it's just the end. I don't think this is safe to actually swallow a whole. Like, I'm going to have to, if I have to do this
Well,
shot,
the apricot preserves have chunks in it, so you might have to chew it a little bit.
I mean, but that's not the spirit of a shot.
Don't want to even smell that.
Okay. Anyway.
Oh
Wait,
my
I have a
God.
soundbite for that. It sounds like this.
What the fuck? Oh my gosh.
That's I don't think, honestly,
That's disturbing.
we've talked about the past of the show that has the you got to take a picture of those, and those will be posted on Instagram, so check those out. We've talked about what I believe to be the worst shot that I ever created for what is now known as the
Shot glass of
critical mass. But
Get that away from
this
me. I
one,
can
this
smell
one
it.
doesn't feel like it's going to be the worst of all time, even though it looks pretty gross and graphic. Okay,
Smell this one.
yeah, the pickled flavored vodka is going to overpower everything. So even though there's coffee in there, it's that pickle flavor is just stronger than anything. Let's go to my phone and let's go to Google Docs here, and I have what essentially is going to be the single quiz question for the episode. Now, here's how this is going to work. In the past, it would have been you read a question, I read a question, and whoever gets it right, whoever gets the most questions right, loses the quiz or wins the quiz, and the other person has to take the shot. In this case, I'm going to make this easier for now and for the future. I'm going to read the questions, and I'm going to ask the question. And if you, in this particular case, since there's only one, it's quite simple. If you get it right, I take my shot. If you get it wrong, you take yours. Now, history has shown that these aren't regular trivia questions, and it's not likely you're going to get this right.
Well, sometimes I'm not the smartest.
It's not
person
about being
either,
smart.
so-
It's just about... Anyway. So, here's the question. Throughout the episode, we talked a lot about Buffalo, the food, the drink, and the parties, including the one that we walked into at almost midnight on a Sunday night at Doc Sullivan's, which we talked about earlier. Yeah, what's up, Doc? Became the catchphrase of the iconic cartoon character Bugs Bunny. In what year did Bugs Bunny first say those words? Was it A, 1920, B, 1930, C, 1940, or D, 1950?
1920.
That is your answer?
Final answer.
Well, I don't have the buzzer, but that's wrong.
I was so confident in that because my brain first told me came out in the 20s.
The answer is C, 1940.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought came out in the 20s. I was confident.
But never to be outdone, and you never know what's going to happen in the situation. But wait, there's a bonus question.
Well, what does the bonus do?
Get this one right, and I have to take the other shot.
Oh, okay.
What is the name of the short, or episode, as we might refer to it as it now, where Elmer Fudd is first greeted with this phrase? So, what is the name of the episode where Elmer Fudd first says, "What's up, Doc?" Is it A, a wild hare? Is it B, hare hunting? Is it C, come here, Wabbit? Or is it D, too much hair down there?
I don't know. It's not that.
Well, that might have been the joke.
I'm going to go with hare hunting.
Well, I am safe because the answer is A, wild hare. Now, I would have made you do both of these.
It seemed good.
But I'm not gonna. So now the question is, do I have a heart and do I do this one with you? But real quick, per Google AI, the catchphrase was coined by director Tex Avery for the 1940 short A Wild Hare. Avery, who is a Texas native, used Doc as a common expression from his high school days in Dallas, where it functioned similar to dude or pal or whatever. The line was written to highlight Bugs' unflappable, smart aleck personality. And remember, audiences in 1940 expected a rabbit to flee from a hunter, but seeing Bugs calmly lean against the tree and casually ask Elmer Fudd, "What's up, Doc?"
What's up, Doc?
While Elmer was pointing a gun to his face, caused complete pandemonium and laughter in the theaters. And lastly, the carrot-chewing, nonchalant stance was inspired by Clark Gable in the 1934 film It Happened One Night, where his character leans against the fence while eating carrots while talking with his mouth full. So that's kind of the history on how Bugs Bunny and Elmer Fudd and the What's Up, Doc thing came to be.
Yeah.
But who cares about that, really? What we care about
I'm just going to get this over with.
Of critical mass.
Shot glass of critical mass. Good luck.
Going to count me down?
3. This is for you. This is on video, too, so you're going to make a show out of this. Cheers. 3, 2, 1. We're waiting for a reaction, and the reaction is... How is it?
It's not very good. Oh, there's the coffee.
The coffee?
With the pickle.
So wait, what happened?
I don't know. My tongue's doing weird things.
Is it vomit worthy or is it just gross?
My eyes are watering.
Is it that bad?
My eyes are watering. Look.
Wow.
At first I tasted pickle, so it wasn't too bad. But then I start tasting the coffee, but I like coffee, but this is like not even good. It's old coffee.
We should do this again.
And then it was like pickly and then coffee. And then my tongue feels hairy. I don't know why.
I mean, we just bought these shot glasses yesterday, and I don't know how big they are, but I'm going to say that's at least an ounce. That could be a 2-ounce shot glass.
Well, I did it.
Yeah, you definitely did it. So,
and it wasn't very good.
Congratulations. My streak is alive again, where I rarely lost at this game because, well, I'm the one writing the questions, so it's kind of unfair. It's kind of a trick.
Let me try yours.
You're welcome. Huh?
Do you want me to try yours?
You really want to? I mean, you got both questions wrong. Are you that brave?
No.
I'm going to take a small sip just because I want to know what it's like.
I can't because of the mustard.
I'm going to try
I can't eat a hamburger that has mustard and pickles on it. So would that be a mustard and pickle together? Like, I can't do that. I don't think. I think
for anyone listening, oh man, It's getting
You
worse.
tasted it? Did you
I
get
tasted
the
it.
apricot?
Oh, that's bad. Yeah, no, and I've been able to tolerate some of these over the years.
Shot.
I'm not taking the whole shot.
shots. Everybody's doing shot.
To your point about the hamburger, it kind of tastes like that. It's not like the most repelling, and that's why I was like, okay, this isn't going to be that bad if I have to do this because
It's a hamburger.
pickles and mustard on a hamburger.
But
that's,
I can't eat.
Okay, now it tastes like a hamburger, so now I'm happy with it.
See,
But in the middle of that, something weird happened. So
apricot.
yeah, I don't know if I even got that.
Oh, you're putting your finger in it.
I'm gonna take a piece of the apricot. Okay.
Let me see it.
I'm gonna take a piece of the. Oh,
I might throw
it's
up.
definitely the apricot that makes it bad.
I might throw up.
Don't take the whole thing. Oh, that's bad.
I had a hard time swallowing it.
It's really the apricot that throws it off. Which
Oh.
yeah, that's bad. But then eventually it comes around and it just tastes like a hamburger. And it's not that bad at the end. But in the middle, it's not good.
At first, it was sweet. All it tastes is mustard now.
You know what time it is?
Where's my water?
I don't know. But you know what? It's time to head on out of here. Would you say some words? Oh, you can't. You want me to say your line?
Well, it's time to head on out of here. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining us.
Here's everything that you need to know for real. And thank you guys for sticking around, and we'll see y'all next time.
Whenever that may be. Hopefully soon.
To keep up with all things PFM, including the video version of this episode, check out our YouTube channel. You can see our past schooling experiences, watch us build our new van, and join us in our upcoming adventures. The audio version of this podcast is available on your favorite platform. You can interact with us on all of the major socials.
Speaking of the socials, you can see photos of our drinks from this episode on Instagram and cast your vote in the X poll. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, and obsessively stalk everything with PFM on it. No matter where you find us, you can be sure that there are more adventures to come during the day and after dark.
Lights out.